Wow. The last time I was on stage, I was shivering, and I guess I can blame it on the AC at that other event. But, anyways, hello everyone. My name is Raymond Yusuff, and I'm from the Critics Company. I am a VFX artist and a filmmaker. And wow, a lot of times, a lot of people ask me, what does a VFX artist do? Or what does a VFX artist do? Well, over here in this side of the world, being a VFX artist isn't as popular as being a doctor. But the things a VFX artist does can be making a planet explode, making somebody fly, making a snake swallow 36 million naira, or sometimes just removing a cup or a wire from a shot. Well, those are the little and major things that a VFX artist does and stuff that I do. So, well, like I said previously, I'm from the Critics Company. So at the Critics Company, we make short films and other forms of online video content that we share on our social media platforms. But anyways, today I'll be speaking on the art of visual magic. And first of all, what is visual magic? Visual magic is actually visual effects, and it's a tool made to help tell stories effectively and to help bring to life some of the widest imaginations that could spring up in our mind. Well, visual magic is actually what I love to call visual effects. And this visual magic is done by so many people behind the screen and even on screen. But today I'm just speaking on visual effects and a VFX artist role on visual magic. So a popular example of visual magic is seeing a dinosaur that has been extinct for 1 million years come back to the present day and is causing havoc everywhere. Or a more popular example is seeing a spider bite a human being and that person becomes the hero of the day. I'm pretty sure everybody wants to be like that person. I am definitely one of those people, and during those wonder years, I actually let a spider bite my neck. But that story did not end well, it ended in tears. Anyways, so visual magic has actually started since the early years of filmmaking. And even the legendary Charlie Chaplin employed the use of beautiful visual magic tricks, and it has developed over the years, and you could see them in films starring Bruce Lee, the popular Terminator, Lord of the Rings, and even the highest grossing films of all time. That is the movies that have made the most money. Everybody here knows Avengers Endgame, Titanic, and Avatar. Those films have heavy loads of visual effects in them. And looking at Avatar, you see these blue-looking creatures that you think are real. Maybe they probably exist on Mars, and they're there, and we all think that it's real and stuff. That's all visual magic, and visual magic is really a beautiful thing. And the thing about visual magic is that it's a tool, right, that requires a lot of other components to actually function as a whole. You need practical effects, you need special effects like makeup, blood, and stuff like that. And speaking of practical effects, you need stuff like miniatures at times, real-life explosions, real-life car crashes. And when I talk about miniatures, the best example to actually explain what miniatures mean is okay, I want to actually put the Eiffel Tower, that is the popular tower in France, Paris, in my shot. I can actually create a mini version of that tower because, well, it's quite expensive to actually carry the entire crew to France. And we all know they might not even allow you to destroy the Eiffel Tower. But if we have a mini version of the Eiffel Tower in our studio and we record it and put it in our shot, everybody's going to think that the Eiffel Tower really got destroyed. Or in some popular cases, you see the White House getting destroyed and all. So those are what we call miniatures and stuff like that. So what I'm trying to say is that visual magic actually isn't an island of its own. And visual magic actually requires a lot of manpower. For every blockbuster film you see coming out every year, there are thousands of artists working on those movies to actually make sure those VFX shots come out great. And that's why I see when you're watching the end of every movie, you see millions and thousands of people, and you keep wondering, what the hell are these people actually doing on this film? But anyways, visual magic is what it is, and its influence has actually spread across the entire world, even to movie industries. And it has also actually spread to other walks of life, you see the use of visual magic in brand promotions, adverts, commercials, and even education. But for everything good, there's always a downside, right? So for visual magic to happen, there's this technology called deepfakes that can actually mimic a person's face. That's like carry somebody's face like my own, even if that person is dead or alive, and make that person say or do things that that person really did not do. Speaking of that, this is a fact that most of the videos on the internet are not actually real, especially those weird videos that our parents send to us on WhatsApp, warning us about a situation and stuff like that. So visual magic can be used as a manipulative tool at times. And also, even in filmmaking, the bad use of visual magic can actually pull audiences from your film, and everybody will be asking for their tickets after watching your movie. And at times, VFX, the almighty VFX, can't even save a movie with a bad storyline. It's just like you standing in front of a broken mirror that has been pieced together, or standing in front of a mirror that is in good condition. We all know definitely you get the best reflection from the mirror that is in good condition. So speaking of visual magic, it has actually done more good than harm, like so much good than harm, and its influence actually spread across the world, even to a very tiny little village in Kaduna, Nigeria, inspiring a young group of boys. And those boys are actually and my brothers. We're all cousins in the team, and we wanted to make short films featuring visual magic, but it didn't actually start like that. At a certain point, we wanted to be like Papa Ade and Ade, and we quit. And at a certain point, we wanted to be a boy band like One Direction. We actually did not really have any direction. But anyways, on that part of self-discovery, we decided to start making our short films. And we made a lot of short films, some of them that we're proud of, some of them that were not. I wouldn't advise any of you go on our Facebook page and go and watch those shorts. But anyways, we decided to make our first sci-fi short film called Chase, and we branded it the first sci-fi short in northern Nigeria. We actually made that short film, posted it on Facebook, tagged a lot of people, shared it on groups so that it would trend. We got 15K views. We're so proud of ourselves, at least. That was actually something to us, and we're like, you know what? We can go bigger. We can create our own version of Terminator. And we decided to make our next sci-fi short film called Z The Beginning, which is the short film you guys just watched. And that short film is one of our hardest projects ever, and it took us 7 months to actually work on that project. And thank you. So it took us 7 months to work on that project, and a lot of things you see in that short film, we actually had no idea on how to pull any of them off. We had to actually embrace the mentality of thinking it and fixing it on set so that everything would work out eventually. So we're able to actually, thank you. So we're able to actually make that short film, but we went through a lot of struggles. And at a certain point, we wanted to actually quit. A lot of challenges we faced, some of you can relate to. Most of us here can relate to those challenges, like lack of electricity, at times lack of equipment, and lack of support at times. It was really a hard moment for us, but we actually kept pushing through. And we made the short film and put it out successfully. We got it out on YouTube. But the recognition we were imagining in our mind did not come, So we wanted to quit, no doubt, we wanted to quit, but we decided to just keep making our short films. And a few months later, one of Africa's biggest directors, Kemi Adetiba, saw our short film. And I remember being in school that day, and Godwin, one of us, hits me up and it's like, check our Twitter DM. My head exploded at that moment. I grew wings a little bit, celeb things. But anyways, that was the beginning. She actually helped us raise funds to get new equipment, and from that, things began to fall on each other, and we got global recognition. We got featured on like Al Jazeera, BBC, and all the other big channels that we know of. So, yeah, so that is like a quick summary on how the art of visual magic inspired us to create stuff. But for everything that we did, we actually learned from the University of YouTube. We're actually still learning from the University of YouTube because there were no visual effects or filmmaking schools for us to learn from. Even if they were around us, we couldn't afford them. So the only way we could learn was by doing night browsing, 25 naira, sacrificing sleep, and actually learning from YouTube. So that was how we learned everything that you saw us doing that short film. And when we started, our first camera was actually a Nokia C2. And at a certain point, we wanted to actually make a full series with a Samsung Galaxy Mini. And our tripods were makeshift from wood. Initially, one of us, Ronald, does our props. He made that gun with the light and stuff like that. And he helped us create our wooden tripod. And we're able to get another more mechanical tripod from a friend, Southboy, where we stay. And yeah, those were how we were able to get our makeshift equipment. The laptop we used were my dad's old laptop, a 3 gig laptop. And even the phone we used to shoot was his phone. None of them, none of the equipment were actually our own. But we decided to just keep making, and we did it successfully eventually. So presently in Nigeria, 1% of the movies that come out of Nigeria actually employ the use of the art of visual magic. And we actually hope to see more films like that, more films employing the use of this magic in the future. And my team, on every project we work on, we try to employ this art effectively. And we also would love to see more teenagers like us, because we believe creating stories like this, and because we believe collaboration is key, and together we can all achieve more. It's a very painstaking process. It requires a lot of sweat. A lot of people will not share your work. A lot of people will not support you. But one thing I want everybody here to know is that with passion, persistence, and hard work, you can achieve your goal. Once again, my name is Raymond Yusuff. And this is the art of visual magic. Thank you very much.